What's everything doing to the sun? Well, I figured I would take the quadcopter up. It's a beautiful sunny day out. So we're going to take the quad up and go over the pond and just see what we see. I can't resist taking it up and over there. I might even go up, like down the river the other way. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just waiting for satellites to be found here. Yeah, I may just take it up the other way, up the river. Maybe I'll do that, and we'll just see. I'll come back when we're up and running. You do notice I don't know if you noticed, but I took the GoPro mount off the bottom of it. I didn't find the GoPro mount. Well, I mean the GoPro does add video quality, but honestly, for what I'm doing, I think it seems to be good enough quality, especially since there's no stabilization. The onboard camera seems to be good enough for what I need it for. So let's take this up and we'll go down the river and just have a look-see. Alright, so we're in GPS hold mode. I'm going to go down here and basically sit on the kids' apparatus so that I have, well, maybe I'll go down and sit kind of by the river here. But I don't know where I'm going to put my camera because I'll need the line of sight. But like I say, it's sunny out. I figured I would just do a bit of a run. Doing okay up there right now. And I got to start recording, so starting recording now. There we are. Alright, recording. So we're going to go down the river here. We're just going to have to go take a look. And we'll go up a ways up there, and we'll see where we can get to. I'm going to put this camera down here. Hopefully you can see me. It's just kind of resting on a pile of grass actually right now. So I'm going to come around here, line up with the river. And we'll just go down the river. I'm gonna sit down here. It's a little bit of dew on the ground. Get rid of the piece of grass in front of the lens. I hope there's not too much in front of the lens there. So like I say, it is a sunny day, so I figured, well, let's get this thing out. I don't know when I'm going to be out again. I'm not a bachelor, so I can't just go and take off anywhere I like without worrying about kids. Kids are watching a movie right now. The battery voltage seems low for whatever reason on the quad. I wonder if my batteries are kind of starting to die. We're going over the tops of trees here. Hopefully I don't hit any. Whoa! Got a little close to that one. But this is going down the river. So you've been up the pond, obviously, and now we're going down the river. Now I need to get a little bit of height here, so I have clear view there. I can see it now in the distance there. So what we'll do is we'll just go for a fly down the river. And then I'll do return to home and bring it home. It's fighting a little bit of wind now, that's why it's angled like that. Like I was saying, I wish you could put like points in here and just have it fly from point to point. That would be neat. But like I was saying, let's go like this here. There we go, that's better. 2 minutes on the video, I probably need more height. Like I was saying, I got rid of the GoPro mount. I just wasn't using it. I mean, it does do better video, absolutely. It cuts the fly time. And honestly, like, the video on board is pretty good. And if they're both not stable, if neither of them are stabilized, what advantage is it to me necessarily to have the GoPro? I mean, it is a little. Let me get a bit more height here. I'm losing signal here. I'm at about altitude, go up to 40 meters. I'm going to go up to 50 meters here. And we'll just, there we go. And we'll just go down the river here a little bit and have a look-see. So let's see, I'm heading forward at 4.7 meters per second. My GoPro did survive, by the way, mostly I think, although it's not 100% waterproof anymore. About 500 meters away, distance, straight line distance there. Going down the river here. And when we get far enough, I'll just flip it into home mode, but so far so good. I still do want to get the headset for this, the goggles, but honestly it's just not a priority at this time. But I would love to do the virtual reality kind of, well, it's not virtual reality, it's just, you know, looking through the headset to see. It makes for an immersive experience. So what plans do I have for the Hubsan 501S? Well, not a ton right now, honestly. I'm about 630 meters away here. 50 meters altitude. Going over the Wheatley River here in Prince Edward Island. And if I go up, I'm directly over the river. If I stop here and go up, you can see the ocean way out there. And so you can see where the where it goes. Now this is near the limit of the connection here. I'd be surprised if I didn't lose connection here. Got good satellites though, so thankfully, I mean, return to home. In this day and age, to me, it doesn't make any sense to get a quad that doesn't have a GPS option on it. Take a slow rotation around. We'll just see what there is to see out here. There you see back in the direction of home there. I don't want to go too far. Maybe once I get down to 7 volts, I'll come back in. Let's see if we can head out a bit more here. I'm at about 80 meters here, so I don't want to go much higher. And I'm just going forward at about 3 meters per second. So yeah, I don't have a lot of plans, honestly. 700 meters distance, so it looks like I lost connection there. Gained it again. If I go up here, if I got more height, I'd probably be able to get out there more. Anyways, you can see the river goes way up there. It's pretty neat. I'll just hover there for a second. So pretty cool. I really enjoy this Hubsan. I would like to get the plane, simply because you can go a little bit farther, a longer distance, and I think that would be pretty cool to do. But I mean, with the new rules in place, I mean, you're really limited anyways, with the new drone rules. So I really wish they would, in Return to Home mode, that they would point this thing back to, there we go, return to home. Alright, it's going to think about it, it's going to return to home, and then I'm going to set this controller down, and let's see if this starts coming back. Yes, it does. So it's coming back to me. I'm going to set the controller down right there, and so in theory, it should return to home. And we should see it. So it's probably going to come straight at me. Line of sight. It is slowly coming back. 600 meters. Going at about 4.7 meters per second. My voltage on the quad is 7.1 volts. So I think there should be plenty of voltage there to get it back. And we should hear it coming in here. It's gonna swoop over my house, so I'll have to catch it when it gets closer. About 550 meters. So yeah, I don't have a ton of plans for the quadcopter. I got a family. I got 3 kids, and I can't just go out to nice scenic locations every other day, and that's why Flying Friday is kind of an every Friday sort of thing. And even then, I sometimes don't make a video. But anyways, I was looking at the Spyhawk. There's a Spyhawk for, I think it's $150 from the hobby shop. I would love to get that and do some video with that. I think that's a lot of fun. But again, it's priorities. There's some other things that I want to do, that I want to get. 7.1 volts on the quadcopter so far. It's doing really well. So maybe I'll do while I'm at it, I'll do a run on the run up the river. It's in at altitude 83 meters. Distance is 300 meters, 280 and decreasing there. So, going over the river here. Yeah, I really love the automated drones. I mean, it just makes everything so much easier to manage, to deal with. So from that point of view, it's a lot of fun. If I was able to, like I say, I would get out a couple of times a week and get some amazing footage of, you know, some coastline and various things. But the new rules in place mean you're really restricted on what you're recording. Well, not really what you're recording, but where you're flying. So that makes it difficult. And honestly, it does take a little bit of the fun out of the hobby. Not to mention that I kind of got to get out when I'm able to, and not just when I want to. So 30 meters. Alright, so it should be up in the sky. There it is. I see it up in the sky there. Let's bring it down. Alright, come down. I wish I could show you the on-screen telemetry as well. That would be really cool. That was one of my goals, but the cable I got for the bottom wasn't correct. It's a special type of cable. I can't find it anywhere. I don't even think Hubson sells it. So I don't know what the deal is, but let's go this way. Let's go over the river here. Let's go. We'll go into a low hover here. Let's get out there so we don't hit any trees. Go into a low hover there. And we'll just go up the river a little bit. I still got plenty of battery. 6.9 volts, doing really well so far. I really love... Where am I here? The battery longevity of this thing is amazing. You know, for your first hobby quad, I mean, this is it. This is brilliant. You cannot beat it. It just works. It's very safe. I mean, if you panic, you just you know, in GPS hold mode, you just let go of the controls. And we had some people visiting. I guess the people you saw in the last Flying Friday video. And two of the boys flew it, and I told them, if you panic, just let go of the controller. And sure enough, they did. And that's the savior every time. I mean, you get these manual quads, and you know, you got to fly them 100% of the time. This one, I mean, like I say, you panic a little bit, and you just let off on the stick, and let's go up into the... See, if I had goggles, I could do some really cool flights into the trees, and to have some idea where I was, so I could get closer to the trees. But whoa, okay, stop. Where am I? Whoa, I lost video signal there. I'm kind of behind trees. I wanted to kind of take you through some of the trees, but like I say, it's very hard to get through there. If I had goggles, I could see this properly, and then I could kind of fly you through the gauntlet, through the trees, and that would be really cool, I think. Right now I'm losing signal, video signal, and so it's very hard to pull you through here. I guess that would happen with the goggles as well, but... Alright, there we are, coming in. Lower it there. Stop. This is coming in over... I hope there's no trees behind me. Let's check where I am. Do the slow circle here, make sure I'm not... Oh, I'm near that tree. Okay. That's what altitude or GPS hold mode is good for. Alright, so let's go here. Let's lower this. Now, I'll take you, and you can see... Angle that up. There you can see the pig there. Shouldn't be anything here for me to bump into exactly, and it might be a little bit low here. Now I'm right behind a tree and the house basically. If you look straight ahead to the middle, I'm right behind the big house there, behind a big tree. There's the pig pen. Let's zoom over here, and if I go up this area, which is fairly safe. Again, the GPS hold mode is good because you can just kind of hover there, and I can just go slowly, take my hands off, it'll stop in midair, and I can show you stuff. So here is the chicken, lower a bit there. Oh, I need to back up. Here's my solar panels, and the chickens are in that pen there. I've actually lost a few of them. I'm not sure to what, but well, I think a fox got a bunch of them, but anyways. Alright, let's continue back up the path here, and we should be able to find me up the path. Whoa! Whoa! I'm pretty sure I almost hit a tree there. Pretty sure. I don't want to hit a tree. And these power lines are cut off here. You can see the power line, if I stop there, the power line, see the circle there? That power line was removed, and I can see the quad now. So I don't have to worry about those power lines. But then if I come back here, I should be able to see myself sitting there, and there I am. Let's go down a little bit here. See if I can fly it home. See, if I had goggles, it'd be really, really cool, because then I could just fly by goggles. It's really hard to see on this tiny screen, because I know the resolution's better than what I can see on this screen here. And here you can see me. I'm getting the first low battery warning. And you can see me flying by instrument. And I've got red lights on the quad there. I'll go over here, there you can see the quad. Hi quad! And that right there is why I love GPS hold mode. You literally just take your hands off the stick and you just let it fly. So we're at low voltage. I'm gonna bring it down here. See, I don't know where I can land it without getting the without cutting some grass. Let me spin it around. I'm gonna turn off the video right now. 15-minute video, that's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna bring it down here. Cut some grass, shut off the propellers. There we are. There's your Flying Friday video. That was really neat. I'd love to go through the treetops more if I can get some goggles for cheap, but again, it's just not a priority for me right now. I've got other things I need to be getting. Not that I need to be getting, but I want to be getting. Other things that I have, I would prefer priority to get than getting goggles. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, but it's a complete hobby. I wish I had more time. Every one of my hobbies, for all my hobbies, I wish I had more time to do all these things, but I don't, and that's totally fine. I've got the Airstream camper that I'm trying to restore. I've got 14 million things. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed the flight there. Well, I was gonna show you the screen, but I better not show you the screen exactly to show you the exact coordinates. But anyways, there's a controller, still working. It's great stuff. Quadcopter's doing well. There's spiders on it already. Ants on it, crawling on it already. So I'll have to get those things off, but works great. Still working great. I need to clean it up. I probably need to get new propellers for it because they're probably all banged up and not balanced as well anymore. And that'll help the video quality as well, the jerky shakiness of it. So let's take it in. I'll bid you adieu for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Flight down the Wheatley River. And we'll see you guys in the next Flying Friday video.
Over.